And it actually, I'm surprised to learn, Confucius is very creative in his teaching. I mean, I love this religious statement. He said, if I show you one corner, and you cannot deduce the other three corners, I'm not going to keep teaching you. But in the early 90s, I thought I could show my students three corners, and they still couldn't figure out the fourth corner. Really. Later I found out they really did have creativity, and they suppressed education was the whole world has the same thing. But later, when they graduated, they went into business and government, and they faced opportunities or faced obstacles, found out they were very creative and very successful. I meet my students all over the years flying here to Beijing. The guy beside me, I attended one of my lectures 20 years ago, and the girl in front was a college student. And this is something, though, today the students are older, because China has a rule that you must have 3 years business experience and work experience to get an MBA. And this is great because, like in Europe, the U.S. doesn't have this, but in Europe, most of the universities expect MBA students to have a minimum of work experience and it's practical. Because back then, they didn't see the practical use of what we taught. Today, my students are business people, government leaders, entrepreneurs, and when I teach a class, they say, yeah, I face this problem. Or when I teach one way about doing it, they say, yeah, but I also have this problem, I do it differently. So my students are more experienced, a lot more fun to teach. But I must say those students 30-some years ago were very diligent.
This is Chat Lounge. Coming up next, we will look at measures China has taken to improve its people's education level. Stay with us.
I cannot marry. So you must be regarded as that into the world of timeless.
Since when China was established to today, last year, to 11 years.
Yeah.
Look at the dramatic increase of how many years average person could receive education nowadays. So from a micro perspective, how do you view the efforts that the Chinese government have done in order to improve the education level to everyone in this country? What efforts have the government done to change that?
Well, this is truly amazing to me. 30 years ago, they said, roads first and riches. But the key to using those roads is education. Like I went to Yunnan, to a poor area with some students of mine, and the farmer there, he had won awards for his tea, where he had to sell it so cheaply he couldn't make any money. Because he didn't know how to market or how to get a label or anything, a lot of the different things. So the students from the team to help him, and now he's done much better the past 2 years. But the education is fundamental if poor people want to succeed. But what amazes me is how China at every step of the level, because before education, the most basic thing is health.